welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a clip from my friend Larry King, rest in peace. Hopefully the guest he has on will be able to tell us a little bit more about what he knows about the afterlife. So I'm going to leave it to them and see what we can learn.
Now listen closely.
Communicating with dead people, which is the hardest thing to most people to grasp.
Right.
You know, for me, it's not even the talking to dead people part, it's talking to certain dead people. Like, the way these people can talk to certain ghosts on command, but not others, it's just baffling to me. Honestly, it would be like playing Where's Waldo on a Tokyo subway.
So you would know this, okay? So you have the answer to the eternal question.
Now, if I can go by one thing, and one thing only, that is the face of a man that knows the answer.
Oh, let's see.
What happens when you die?
Well, after rigor mortis sets in, and the bowels have been cleanly evacuated, the decomposition process will begin. Depending on the conditions, skeletonization can take months to years. I know this because I like to make all sorts of experiments at home.
If he had said that, it would only be half as loony as what he's about to say.
Well, look, my understanding is that when we pass over, we leave our physical body here.
Seems like he's got that part right. But, I mean, what about people that blow themselves up?
This is bullshit.
And our soul goes to another dimension, which I would call the spirit world. Some people call it heaven, whatever someone really relates to. But there's definitely another dimension to our physical realm.
I'll give you all a very important life lesson. If you ever meet someone that speaks with such certainty about a topic which can't be proven, they're probably crazy.
And that's what I believe happens. I think that we are a soul inhabiting a physical body, and when this finishes, we continue on.
Continuing after you finish, isn't that just called round 2? Or maybe New Game Plus?
We continue on, and we are reunited with so many loved ones.
Alright, I'm not trying to be a dick, but wouldn't you be reunited with Hitler, Pol Pot, Stalin, all these fucking evil pricks throughout history? Or are you gonna say, nah, those people go to hell actually? Alright, well if they're in hell, what about their relatives? How can they fucking miss out? Even in real life you have visitation rights.
And we are reunited with so many loved ones.
But you can communicate with that soul.
Yes, that's correct.
Again, please tell me how you can single out one single individual. Yet when you put these people on the spot, they choke worse than Eminem after he ate his mother's spaghetti.
How come the souls don't communicate with everybody?
I thought it was common knowledge ghosts only talk to people with TV shows.
Haven't you asked them that?
You know, I think it's like people who can sing. Not everyone is Mariah Carey, but some people can sing.
He could be a politician with that answer. Not only does he fail to answer the question, but he fails to realise that literally everyone that has a voice can sing. Being good at it has nothing to do with it. That is why that analogy is total shite.
But not everyone can sing as well. I think there are some people who are fine-tuned to receive that energy and those messages on that frequency.
So this man is saying he is either a tuning fork or a radio. I suppose that's a bit more original than identifying as an attack helicopter, right?
Because it might look easy, but it's actually not. Like, for me, I have to heighten my vibration, and the spirits need to lower their vibration.
The man sat next to one of the greatest TV hosts of all time with anal beads up his ass. That's all I got from that.
So there's a whole process to it. So
There you have it, folks. That's the reason why you cannot speak to ghosts. Because your anal vibrations aren't matching.
So it's very mechanical. It's not just like it just happens.
Though I bet a little lubrication goes a long way.
There is a process.
But don't you wonder yourself, where are they? Where are these souls?
It's pretty obvious, Larry. They're right next to you. Though you'd know that if you remembered your anal beads.
Are they floating around this room?
You know, I actually believe
I'm
they
a
are.
realist.
This guy shouldn't be on Larry King. He should be getting himself admitted.
You know, I actually believe
I'm
they
a
are.
realist.
Right.
Where the hell are they?
You know, they're right beside you.
Yeah, because of course they are. You can tell deep down Larry wanted to slap this man.
So if you put your arm out and wiggle your fingers, they're that close.
They're so close in fact you could almost shit them out if it wasn't for the anal beads.
They're that close. They're not far away. If they were so far away, I wouldn't be able to talk to them.
Fucking even Larry laughed at that. This man reckons that every spirit throughout history of mankind is following him around like a wee puppy, just waiting for this guy to turn around and give them some attention. Except this puppy doesn't want to go for a walk. Nah, this puppy wants to talk to its grandchildren from beyond the grave.
This may sound... What do they do all day?
What do they do all day?
What do souls do?
Like I said, they just follow that wanker around all day, till he needs to pull them out like a puppet from a fucking box.
Do they eat?
Do they eat? You know, some of them do. Some of them talk about their favorite food.
Especially the ones that died of obesity.
Where's dinner? I'm starving. Look at me, I'm wasting away.
Eat what?
Well, they eat their favorite foods.
But if I had a cupcake here, it would disappear, right?
But see, that's the thing. I don't think it's a physical world. So food to us is physical. Food to them isn't. So what we would understand as something like a cupcake might be different in their realm.
Alright, this question needs asked. If all a spirit does is the things that it enjoyed in life, what about serial killers? You telling me your Ted Bundys and your Jeffrey Dahmers are just up there killing spirit after spirit that just gets resurrected into another spirit for them to kill? All while they're eating cupcakes?
It could be like a spirit cupcake. I don't know. But I do know that they do definitely eat.
How can you know that for sure as well? Even if they told you, how do you know they're not just misleading you? You know, it could be a demon. But probably not. Though I would love to see this guy come back to the studio and try and talk to Larry King again, if you know what I mean. Rest in peace, Larry. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you like it, you know what to do. Otherwise, till next time.
If you were a Russian prostitute on a date with serial killer Andrei Chikatilo, a.k.a. the Rostov Ripper, and he couldn't achieve an erection, that was not your lucky day.
It's very mechanical. It's not just like it just happens.